Hi Aries, and welcome to your January 2018 Case of the X tarot reading. I am changing this up just a little bit. I was inspired to add something to this reading actually. All the tarot decks that I'm using and the meaning of their placement in this reading are listed in the top comment below if you are interested in that information. As always, Aries, this is a general tarot reading, so it may or may not resonate with your personal life and situation regarding your ex. So this here is what I've added in, and I'm going to pull a major arcana card to see why are we still hung up on the ex, why are we having a hard time letting go, what's keeping us hanging on or holding us back, okay? So Aries, let's take a look. Ascension. Wow. So, you know what, Aries? Wasn't this in your twin flame reading, love story that I did? I believe it was. So, this here being the reason that you can't let go, there is something about the relationship itself that you need to understand before you can move on, okay? Or for some of you, this relationship isn't truly over. There's another version of it to be experienced in the future, and that's why you can't let go. It's you guys aren't finished. It's truly, there's still more written for the two of you in a romantic sense anyways. And for others of you that it's over, you know it's over, and that's that, and you're like, why am I still having a hard time letting this go? It's because you need to re-examine the whole situation between you and your ex, what happened, why we broke up, everything that went wrong, and really look at yourself, your behavior, with no blame or justification for your actions based on anything your ex did. Just look completely at your behavior, who you were, you know, what you brought forth, the things that you were amazing at in the relationship, the things you regret, the things you wish you could redo, like all of it. Be very honest with yourself, because once that takes place, you ascend to a higher level spiritually, okay? This relationship was meant to shake you to your core and rip you open, because you are ascending in a spiritual way this lifetime, okay? And that relationship was monumental in facilitating this ascension process to take place. And so because of that, in order for you to let go of the heartache, the pain, the betrayal, whatever it is that you're feeling, you've got to come to a different perspective about the relationship itself so you can ascend, because that's what the relationship was intended for. So two very different messages for Aries with this card. You know, if one of those does not fit, then this reading is probably not talking about you and your ex, okay? So interesting energy, but I will say this, you guys are the 5th Case of the X that I've done, and this month, wow, these readings are quite different than they have been in the months past. So Aries, I'm going to pull some energy oracle to look at how you are experiencing the breakup and separation, and how your ex is experiencing the breakup and separation. We have cornucopia here. Very interesting energy. Even if you like love your ex or want to get back with your ex, I feel like a lot of you are still living life and enjoying life without the ex, just because this popped out. So all right, maybe Aries, you're just too full of life to be moping around. Okay, well, you're coming through as the storm warning. So, even if you're living life inside, you're a mess about this relationship, whether you're angry and hurt and betrayed, or you're just missing the hell out of your ex. Internally, you're not okay. And that goes right along with what I said, as like you have got to come into a new perspective about your ex, about the relationship, why it ended, everything that happened. Really for your own well-being with this card coming out, okay? You're not handling it well. I think Capricorn's ex had that, and maybe Aquarius, goodness, I can't remember. But then we have yin yang. So yeah, this is what's going on inside, okay? But this is what you're portraying on the outside. I'm fine, everything's fine, I've got this. I have my stuff together. I'm not missing you at all, Aries. That's your energy. That's what you're portraying. But inside, no, you are really having a hard time with this breakup, this separation, or whatever happened in the relationship, okay? Moon Goddess. Oh my God. Surprise, surprise. Here is that notorious water sign that seems to grace every reading for Aries that I do. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The ex is still feeling quite spiritually connected to you, okay? They're very intuitive or empathic, something like that, and they feel you, they sense you. So even though you're putting on this front of everything's okay, they know better. They just sense it, they feel it. Hostilities, whoa. Okay, so they're angry too, Aries. They look, you know, this is different for everybody, okay? But either you did something that, you know, was just wrong, and you were wrong, and they're very angry at you, they're very hostile with you, or, you know, it could just be that things just didn't work out, we didn't get along, we can't see eye to eye, but nonetheless, they're very angry with you. They're feeling very emotional about you, about the breakup, everything. And you're in the same boat, but you're putting on the front like it's all good, like, you know, it's not affecting you, and it truly is deep down. Powerful energy, you and this ex, okay, with the Ascension card here. You know, no matter what, your soul is expanding to a higher level, Aries, because of this relationship with your ex. Whatever transpired, I feel like it cracked you both wide open, because you both intended to spiritually ascend this lifetime. And, you know, unfortunately, the only thing that can really rip us open and crack us open deep down within is romantic love. Like, nothing stings and burns and hurts and cuts like romantic love, right? So this is all very divinely orchestrated, what you guys have been through together, okay, because of this spiritual journey that you both signed up for before coming here this lifetime. And both of you are struggling inside about the breakup, the separation, all of that. So now I'm going to pull some vision of Oracle to look specifically at your energy and specifically at their energy, kind of from a different angle, not so much how you're handling it, but, you know, who are you? Who are they? I'm sorry, Aries, I do not mean to laugh, but sometimes the universe has jokes. Who are you? I am putting on a front. I am wearing a mask. You shall never know what's going on inside of me. I will never reveal the truth to you, which is that I really love you and I'm hurting and I'm dying without you and all of that, okay? That's who you're being, Aries, in January to your ex. Hiding all of it. Not showing how much it's just the storm that's raging deep within you. You are not showing it. You're not. And their energy, very interesting. If you notice, this energy is very calm, very peaceful. And this is talking about your ex. And if you notice, she's walking this way, okay? This could represent a male energy, but the person depicted is walking away from Aries, okay? And they're surrounded by swans. So who your ex is being in January is somebody who's trying to really connect with who they are and people who are more like them. All right, all of this energy could be, like I said, it doesn't have to be betrayal. It could be that you guys are just so different from each other that it was horrible friction. You don't understand each other, all of that, okay? But your ex is looking for solace and wants to be in their own energy, be around like-minded people, may be thinking like, I don't want my Aries back. I want somebody who's more like me, okay? But I don't feel like they don't love you and they don't want you, but that's kind of what they're thinking is, you know, I want somebody who's more like me, who understands me, who has my dreams, my goals, my desires, who, you know, walks to the beat of this drum of life and all of that. So you both are hurt and frustrated and, you know, you, for whatever reason, are not revealing at all what's going on inside of you to this ex. So, Aries, let's pull some tarot cards to see how this energy plays out in January. We had a card that wanted to come out, so... Okay, Aries, so the first card that had to come out is the reverse Nine of Swords. Great. So, in January, you're gonna, all this crazy emotional energy and all of that, it's gonna settle down by the end of January, and you're gonna feel more peace in your mind, not so much worry, okay? So there is that. Then we have this Palace of Cups reversed. Again, this is speaking to water sign energy. And even though there's more peace of mind, it doesn't look like our emotions are balanced, okay? We're still emotional. The Sun reversed. Yeah, the healing isn't taking place. High Priestess, here's that deep soul connection. I can't escape you. You can't escape me. We have this contract to each other. Everything that's playing out is exactly how it's supposed to. It's written in the book of life, okay? You have to trust that, Aries. Judgment. Oh my gosh. Yep. Karma connection. It's all playing out exactly how it is supposed to. 10 of Swords. I feel like every sign has received the 10 of Swords upright in their reading for Case of the X for January. So with the 10 of Swords there at the end of your reading, Aries, there is, by the end of January, mentally and emotionally, especially mentally, the energy is lifting. We're feeling better. But with the Sun reversed, it's not like entirely out of us. We're not over it entirely, all of that. It's just the energy has lighten some, and we feel more mental clarity, more emotional stability as we, you know, move towards the end of January 2017. Just with all the cards that you guys have, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of change in the energy between you and your ex in January, but that's just the energy of January. That doesn't mean in February it's not going to change, but we're like completing some cycle with Judgment and a 10 here, okay? We're completing some cycle that we were on with the ex, your souls on a soul level, and that needs to complete and that needs to finish before the healing comes in, and, you know, everything will change, because we have this Ascension card here. There's a lot still going on between you and this ex, especially at a soul level. You're very connected in that way still. You feel them, they feel you. I think that's why you both are showing with such, you know, crazy energies of how you're experiencing this breakup and separation from each other. All right, let's pull some romance angels to see how you are, well, to get more information on this energy, I should say. But you have, out of 6 cards, you have 3 major arcana, 2 swords, and then a palace card, which is the water, the emotion. So there is going to be mental clarity and relief, but I feel like the emotions still aren't quite in balance by the end of January, and that's why the sun is reversed. But we're completing the cycle of this heavier energy that's been kind of unbearable at times, okay? Trust the universe. Just as I was saying, as I was laying these cards out, that everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to. Here's your confirmation of that. You really need to trust the universe, okay? They are your soulmate, Aries. You and this person are so connected at the soul. It's unbelievable. And there's going to come a time where you guys are going to be able to get to know each other in a different way than what you know and are experiencing in January of 2018, okay? This energy is going to change. This too shall pass. As hard or as challenging as it feels or seems, Aries, this is exactly how it was meant to be. And, you know, for many of you, Aries, with this ex, I don't feel like it's over. I feel like there's another go round between you and them and your love in 2018. I do. We've just got to overcome some heartache, some betrayal, something that has taken place here, which had to happen. Again, this ascension here. But I really feel like for you guys, the Aries I'm reading for, this is like twin flame energy. This ex, this is, yeah, you guys are coming back together. I'm sorry. So obviously that's not going to resonate with everybody, but man, this is, I mean, ascension, calling in your soulmate, judgment, high priestess, unbelievable confirmation of like twin flame, soulmate energy, and that it's just, it's not over. It's not. Yeah, it's not. I'm sorry. I don't feel like it is. So let's see what your advice is, Aries, about your ex for January 2018. Mother Mary, a lot of healing needs to happen inside of you, Aries. A lot of healing, a lot of letting go. Same for your ex, Mother Mary. All right, this is the ultimate healing, mothering, nurturing, tender type of energy there is. And You need to allow this in. This is the energy that needs to heal you, your ex, and the relationship that you share. And you need to have patience, and you need to trust, okay? And you need to self-reflect. Like I said when I was explaining this Ascension card, you need to look inside of you, and, you know, all of this is deep ass. Like, man, I'm stumbling over my words. I did not expect this all to come through in just a case of the X tarot reading. But alas, here it is. You need to look within, Aries, and see who you really are. Take responsibility for that, accountability for that. I'm not saying you're a bad person or you do things, you know, with malicious intent or anything like that. Nope. But you need to really think about, who am I? Who am I really? And allow yourself to see that. You know, deep self-reflection is highly recommended to you in the month of January 2018 in regards to your ex. So, Aries, that is your tarot reading. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.